They're a catacomb of retards.
Yeah, no, I agree.
They're a catacomb of retards.
Yeah, no, I agree.
They're a catacomb of retards. Catacomb of retards.
Yeah, no, I agree.
They're a catacomb of retards.
Yeah, no, I agree.
They're a catacomb of retards.
There we go. Sorry about that, guys. You can hear me right? Good, good, good. Um, I'm gonna start soon, but I need to do one more thing before it. So, I am going to do first get some water, take some little medicine, and then I am going to present you guys. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. You can hear me right? What's going on? The title is very different today, by the way. Very different. And I was not going to make this, but I think it is very good we take a talk about this. But be right back again. I will first fix some stuff in real life. And I'm sorry I'm not playing any music right now. There are reasons behind it too. So be right back. Give me at least 5 minutes. Be right back. There we go. So, hello everyone. I said 5 minutes, but I don't care right now. I am going to put right now. What is this, basically? Now you see the lovely picture, you know, it seems to have about Ark. Why the heck am I talking about Ark right now? Well, you see, I thought it could be very good to lift this up and talk about it, since I am, you know, as well a gamer, not, you know, only just an artist. You know, I adore Ark in a certain way, but I have a little problem when it comes to certain things. Okay, to start this up. Week ago, on the 31st of March, there was a community crunch 355, which mean it's more. It's basically what they are telling right now. So I'm just gonna do this first. Oh, shit. Anyway, just gonna do this, close this down, and bring up this one. So today they are going to do another Crunchyroll to maybe speak about it. They do it every week, by the way. So they are talking to the community and everything. But this one got a lot of backlash, basically, where they're talking about, first of all, yeah, Arc 2 is going to be delayed. They're showing this kitty. Kitty. I do like the art, by the way. But, like they're telling about Arc 2, what's going on. I'm going to copy this, and you guys can read yourself if you have time. But I'm going to take it very, very slow on this too, so you guys can read about it. I put it out there, so y'all can follow it too. And why in the heck am I talking about this? You see, I was sitting myself during the so-called the little break here. And I thought to myself, yeah, I should maybe, you know, take it very easy and so too. I'm gonna put this over there anyway. So they basically are saying Unreal 5 is incredible with new technology, which means they haven't, you know, explored it very quickly because it came out like last year. So they're delaying Arc 2. Shocker, more likely. And, you know, they're introducing something here, and it's called Survival Ascendant. Now you're wondering, okay, what is this? So you see, there was basically a tab coming from Jeremy, one of the co-founders of Arc, who said at first it was going to be free, but apparently not. In this, they're talking about it's not going to be free. So all the stuff they are going to do is to cancel down, take down the official servers in August this year. Which mean a lot of people who are playing PvP and PvE, you know, all kind of like that, are basically removing everything right now. And this has been gone, you know, for a whole week right now. There is a lot of videos out there now. But I'm going to take a little moment here right now to talk about, there we go. I'm going to bring up Hod Gaming. And why do I bring him up? You basically wondering, why do I bring up Hod? You see, almost like, let me see, I'm just looking very quickly here right now. Hod is one of the people in our community, well known, basically a YouTuber who loves the game, you see. And he did call out the people in the commentary community, you know, asking for, you know, help and everything. And he brought this out the 21st of January, this one, when he talks about Snail Games. So during the time Good morning, Spectre. So you're wondering, okay, so he basically talked out about Snake Games, what they're doing, and what kind of scummy they are. I can't show you guys the video. Here it is, by the way. He got a privacy complaint too as well, but apparently it fixed up, so you guys can look it up. There is the video over here. I'm just gonna do this, copy the link, and you guys can look it up as well. What he's talking about here is basically what Snake Games are doing. And I'm gonna be very easy there. You guys can go and look for yourself. So basically he was asking, all the commentary community, Mudahar, everyone to talk about it. And I happened to have a little chat with him, and even talked about in the Twitter space too. I am concerning about this, and it came already, very quickly. And because of this one here, it is concerning. Not only that, they are getting a lot of media right now. So this basically came out around before the 1st of April this year. And it's this one. Snake Game Inc.'s report fourth quarter and full of the 22 financial result, which mean they are losing a lot of money. And if you're wondering, well, wait a minute, isn't, Ark owned by, by Studio Wildcard? Well, yes and no. Yes and no. Because Snail Games as well is the publisher to this. And what they're trying to do is basically, it's getting to a point that they are lying. They are using the lies to make people to buy the game, or invest, basically. So I'm gonna make sure you guys can read yourself as well. The reason I made this live stream, because I just couldn't sit back and be silent about it anymore. I felt like right now this has to be spoken out. As a commentary community, I do like to talk about when it comes to games and everything. Ark happened to be a very game I like, but I don't agree when it comes to they're asking people to, buy the game, rebuy the game. You heard it right. They're asking you to rebuy the game with the inclusive, with the DLC and everything. Oh my god, there's a lot. And in the past now, I've been checking it out as well. Just gonna put this up here. I was even looking at the reviews. And if you go to the store page right now and look at it, you will basically see a lot of negative reviews right now. And there are a few, friends and everything. I'm gonna show it as well. I'm not afraid to show it. So these are my friends, by the way. So take it away, basically. I know I'm a little fast about it because I think it's very good. You guys read to yourself this. Because why am I so interested in this? You wondering? It is interesting, Spectre. It is. It's because of their tactics, more likely, how they are lying to the consumers and to their fans, or the basic the community. Yes, I know Ark is basically very cancerous when it comes to PvP and so, but I still like the game. I like the community. I have been and still in the community too as well, because when I started going away from my depression, I entered this community in the start, before everything. And I'm going to show you guys something. The first warning. And I bet you're wondering, what is the first warning you're wondering of? Well, you see, there was apparently one gamer who tried it out. This is basically, not only just him, there was even other people too. For example, one of the biggest one is PewDiePie. But the biggest one was Jacksepticeye. So there is a list, by the way, where you can find, if you type Jacksepticeye ARC, you will find basically a folder there by Sepni S, where she have both of Jon Wolf, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie, and Markiplier. I'm gonna show you guys. So this is one of the first videos he played about it. I can't play it, by the way, just so you know. But you can check yourself how buggy the game is. The game is so buggy, and it's still early access. I'm sorry, I have to call this out, because the game still is worse than ever. It's still continuing to be worse. Now they're expecting you to pay more so you can get overhaul, yada yada yada, by that. And I mean, they are even doing for survival of the fittest, which is basically Fortnite, but with dinosaurs, more likely. But I have a lot of more concerns about this too. And I bet you're wondering what I mean by that. Like I told you, I said about official servers, right? With the launch of AAA, end of August, we are taking down the official servers on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC Ark Survival Evolved. At the time, the final save data of Ark Survival official servers will be uploaded to the player rehost of their own server and play single player, non-dedicated, sliding easier screen snapshots. We'll be able to single player, non-dedicated player, dedicated on official servers. Ark Survival Center will be fully supported by official network on all platforms. This is a huge problem, which means they're leaving Ark Survival Evolved. So they're trying to use the new one to reopen, and they are expecting people, the fans, and the consumers to buy this. To buy this crap. I'm sorry. I do have some insource when it comes to certain things when there is about, sorry, I'm just putting it here again. When it comes to, mods and so. And I bet you're wondering, what kind of mods service are they going to use? Because they always have, Steam here, and it's gonna be more payment and so to, etc., etc. You need to at least support those who are doing mods and so. Well, there is one. So I am going to bring their site up. They are going to use this Overwolf. And I bet you're wondering right now, why are you concerned about this? In a certain way, I am concerned. I will say 50-50 I'm concerned. 50-50, could be possible, it could be good, yada yada yada. You see, trusted by low tech, blah blah blah, Twitch and so too. But they have a reputation too. They do. But I can't say too much about it. I'm sorry. I have to be very careful, certain things and so too. And I am very careful when it comes to talking about certain things in the whole thing. But I think it is good to at least lead you guys what's going on. Okay, so there is another article about Ark 2 is delayed, by the way, which I have here. You can read yourself, by the way. Just gonna post it here from Polygon, and it was written the 3rd April. Yeah, the 3rd April. Where they're talking about end of 24, they are delayed and everything, yada yada yada. So you hear there is a lot of things going on right now. It's Nail Games, Wildcard Studio, Ascendant, Ark 2, and there is a lot. And I bet you're wondering right now, why is this important? Why are you so hype about this? Well, you see, I am going to say this, and I'm doing it for my, friends and so who are in the community of Ark, because I think it is very good to have a speak about this, and I hope some people as well from those who are defending this. I don't understand what is there to defend, because there are pros and cons right here, right now, and I'm gonna say it. I think it is time you gonna hear something. I have something to tell you. And the first thing I'm going to tell about is, which is written by the way, you can search for it. I'm gonna just be very careful and search for it. If we're going to do really quick right now, I'm just gonna check here quickly. Yes, this is 2016. And I am a little bit surprised. You're wondering, what is this about? So, I'm going to put up here. This is one of the articles, by the way. Ark will settle down lawsuit and pay up to 40 millions. This is written 2016. And this is basically so-called the first warning. Basically, the first thing you see is there was a lawsuit. And you're wondering, okay, and who cares about it? Well, I'm going to say that this is kind of the first warning. I was going to say first, if you check what Jacksepticeye and so too, I could say it's a warning too, but then again, Ark is kind of common when it comes to they're using their players to be the test gamers because they are broke, more likely. But this one was basically when Wildcard Studio was made, and basically were one of the reported studio behind the survival game Ark Survival were caught in a legal problems following the hiring a former trendy entertainment employee and SideQuest of approaching of the staffers. A rather inflicting situation with Germany. So this guy, this is one of the co-founders of Ark Survival. So basically, this happened to be a lawsuit. What happened here? I remember it so very well that they were asking a lot of money. They were asking a lot of money. Basically, what it means, they went from, they didn't tell the company they were quitting or something like that. It's a little bit complicated. It has to do a lot when it comes to going away from a company and start their own. You know, if we're gonna take an example, Don Bluth, for example, he used to work with Disney. He basically were waiting and quit and went to make another studio. He could have got a lawsuit back in the days, but then again, the laws have been changing a lot recently, but it's still a practice when it comes to marketing and so too. So this is called the first warning, I would say. But most people didn't notice it too. It has to do with the first DLC with Scorched Earth. They were basically asking, hey guys, want to help us out with the court? They basically were asking nicely, you know. And so people were buying, you know, the $20 DLC Scorched Earth. A DLC for $20 for a DLC. Even I bought it. Anyway. So, oh, I forgot to do that. Shit. Okay, sorry. But you guys saw it where you can find it. You can write down and look for Ark Survival lawsuit. Just around this time, Snake Games bought them up. They bought them up and became the publisher. And from there, we start to see a little different. There will BattleEye. You know, there's a service named BattleEye. But it started to show a little more and more during the years that, Snake Games were presenting not only a game they had, Dark and Light, for example, then Pixel Art came out, Lost Oasis, all the games they have, around there. But none of them are, high at all. So Ark Survival is the higher one they are having, the golden goose more likely. And I did watch a YouTuber named Lieutenant Buzz Lightyear. He's a YouTuber. He been following about this too. He basically don't like the game, and I understand him. Very understand him. So he posted 2 days ago, a little more about what's going on, and even this is where I think it is very good. You guys go and look for yourself too as well. I'm gonna post it too, where he talks about what's going on and why he is concerned. And he even posted just an hour ago about Ark message to the fans and continue Fallout, where he talks about, what Snake Games are doing and what they are saying. The reason I can't play this video, by the way, because I could get a strike for it. And I'm gonna be very easy on this too. But you guys can go and look at the videos. I posted it right now, so you can go and look for it. And those are the 2 videos, basically, I can show you guys here where you can find him. It's here, basically. This is him. So he has one arc as ended, and then we have the Big Trouble, which he basically took out for 2 hours ago. But I did listen to it. And it's very good to listen to him, what he says, because he was very clear to say what's going on. And now, it's not only him who are, going on about this too as well. Hod Gaming, for example, very good guy, who basically took out this in the 1st April, where the stock are showing. Here's the reason we are playing Ark for a UFI. Snake Games Ark's publisher stocks are low. Simply making Ark for boost them. We will see you saying hi. Basically, he's talking about the guy who's behind Snake Games. And you can see yourself, they are losing a lot of money. But why is that? Hello. Hello, Nuclear. So, yeah. You see yourself. This is getting worse. And people in the media are picking this up. So Polygon, Kotaku, I think it was the PC Gamer as well. They have been, done a lot of articles when it comes to Ark Survival Evolved, basically telling them that what you guys are doing is not okay. They have done it in the past 7 years right now. So I think it is very good. You guys take it very, very close into this by yourself and see what's going on. Another thing too as well. Hod Gaming is an interesting fellow, by the way. Australian, by the way, or New Zealand. Anyway, good guy, very good guy. He been banned before in Ark. When I say, how the heck did he get banned? You see, there are more into this story, and it needs to be a little lift up about it. I'm just checking right now. He's checking, the stocks or anything. So if you have time, you can follow him and get more update, because he is picking dirt on them. Picking basically dirt on Snake Games. He basically want, Studio Wildcard get away from them, which I think is very good. Because here's the thing, Hod did ask about us commentary community to come out, or at least pick this up as well. But none of them have been spoken about this. He even talked about, or having asked Mudahar But I picked it up, talked with him a little bit, and right now I'm picking this up because I think it is a very good way to tell you guys this is a weird story and how a game company, or basically two, are so fucking greedy. They're doing this. And it's not only about them. There are more right now doing the same thing. Ubisoft, for example, is doing this shit too, apparently. I don't know what's going on in the game industry, but this is getting weirder. But I would not say, well, I don't know, to be honest, I am more surprised that these people in the Wildcard Studio are doing this. And still the game is still buggy and everything. Yada, yada, yada. I do like the game. I am gonna be a very big sucker on it. I have told some people about it. I do like it. I can even tell you guys, and I will show you why I like it. Do you see how many hours I have? 7,927.2 hours. So yeah, I do like the game. I have paid all of it, but I still feel like I get a big fucking slap right in the face. I have been in the art community very long, as a player, as an artist, even to do lore as well with certain YouTubers. And I still getting the big slap right into the face. Do you think I want to buy a new upgrade to give them more money? No. I say no. I'm not a Destiny player, I'm sorry. I know some certain people in the commentary community are playing Destiny, but it's a very different community. And how they're dealing with that, I will never shit on them. I'm more happy if they come and shit on me instead. And say, how the fuck can you play this game? Who asking you a slap right into the face to pay for a fucking upgrade? When they are shutting down the old game. I take it. I take the fucking L. I do. I really do, because right now I feel like these people who do share this for hospital, level up basically, they're doing it every year, which I think is very nice. They are good in the community. But then I question myself, is this a game they're doing to lie to the consumers and us fans in the community to do this shit? I don't know. But it got me very pissed off. It did. And I sat to myself and started to do research. And remember, I said a warning, the first warning. The second warning is when I mention about HUD was banned. But there is more into this. I hate to say it, but I have to. Because Ark, basically, Wildcard and Snake Games do not listen. They basically take a blind eye, they play around with it and everything. And in HUD's game, the HUD Gaming, the first video about Snake Games, there are even a YouTube channel where they are showing and translate from Chinese what they are doing. They are even so into the game and fuck up and everything. But I'm gonna put that aside right now. I'm gonna tell you a story. And the story is about when they banned two most famous Ark players off the platform. And two groups, basically. One of them is named T, a Chinese big, a big team. They didn't took them down. They basically let them continue doing their hiatus game and everything. They were cheating. And this is what I'm gonna say, mesh. If you go to the HUD Gaming channel again, there is a video about meshing. how to be a mesh monkey. It's a good video, by the way. It's a good video. I really recommend it. Where they explain about it. But no one doesn't talk so much about... There are some videos, you can look it up as well, where they're talking about certain groups were banned. But I said 2 teams, right? T was number 1 of them. It took them longer to get banned. Number 2 is one of the interesting one. It had a lot over, I think it was over 200-300 people in it. And I saw this myself during a live stream. The live streamer was Ranger. And Mayo Monkey, you prefer Mayo Monkey, Nuclear, oh my god. Okay, so back to the Ranger. Not to mention it more likely, I think he renamed himself something else on Twitch right now. But he did play Ark. And if I remember so very well, he basically came in like, hey, just joined the new group, and all of a sudden, just 3 days, he was banned off Ark. Official servers, he was banned. 200 to 300 people were banned off the server. Ban of Ark. And now you're wondering, how did this happen? Well, you see, in the team, there were 2 players, but they were logging off. You know, they were in the team, then they jumped off from the team and doing meshing and stuff, so. And the whole team they were in before was banned. And now, I'm gonna tell you guys something. This angers many people. What Ark service said. Their service basically said, well, here's the thing. If you want to be unbanned, you can buy the game again. Let that sink into you guys. Players who was banned, IP address banned, could revoke again to buy the game again. With all the game, all DLCs, you name it. Do you think all of them came back? Yes, 3 of them. I think, if I'm correct here right now, even Bam was one of them too. And you're wondering, who the fuck is Bam? If you look up on YouTube, you will see an Ark player named Bam. I'm gonna write Ark Bam. He knows about this story too as well. And he's a funny guy, by the way. If you really are into Ark, you should follow him. He likes to do PvP and yada yada yada. There you have him. There you can find him. I'm gonna as well put up Hot Gaming as well. So you guys can go and look up on them. These people know more into Ark. What happened, all things around there. And Ranger, I'm sorry I don't have his, everything. I need to look it up. I might be leaving it later on. However, I think if it is possible, if these people can come back again and tell their story when they were banned. This was basically around 2017-18. It's kind of recently, before pandemic, when everything came with coronavirus and so. Much, much more. And we already know about everyone, not only the game companies are having this hit, but everyone in the whole world had an economic problem. But it's still no excuse. You are asking your audience to repay your game that you're fixing up, making, coming into the new technology of Engine 5, but dropping down the first game you had in Passion. This is a big warning, you see. I have been following this so many years. I noticed myself something is not right. And I basically went and saw this before. And the second warning was about when they were banning these people. This got me like, so they want people to repay them to play the game again. Who the fuck in the gaming company do that? AI? Maybe, I don't know. I know some game companies basically do this. They ban the IP. You can use a VPN or whatever. You can still play the game or buy and renew it. That's one easy way. But a game company asking you to repay again for a new game, to come and play it again. To me, that is fucking weird. It's fucking weird. I don't think that it should be allowed to even do that. And I'm very, very, very surprised about this too. That some players haven't been speaking about this. They should be speaking about this and come out and let the media take this story. There are, like I said, few, videos out there talking about it, yada, 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 you name it. So yeah. Now, the fair warning. Now I see it right now is because of, the one I basically say this. This is the fair warning, which is now recently when it comes to Ascendant and Arc 2. But there is a little bonus too, by the way. There is a little bonus, guys. The bonus, you're wondering, what do you mean by that? Arc animated series. Now you're wondering, okay. So they are making a series too. Yeah, it's been, talked about it so long. They said, in here they say are 14, episodes. But they have said in another tweet, they were having season 1 and 2. So this is season 1, basically. They have 14 episodes ready for one season. But they still have no place to place it out. I am kind of concerned about this. They have been, hinting a little bit who are going to play the characters. Good ones, for example, David Tennant, from Doctor Who. He's one of the voice actors in this. Vin Diesel, the big guy. He's even going to be in Arc 2 as one of the characters, San Diego. Yeah, this is where it gets like scratching my head and wondering, where the fuck did this go? I don't know. To me, it's like, this is so fucked up. And how greedy can be in a certain way. But in a small way, I saw it from the beginning. As, as a fan, someone in the community, or our community as well. Both of them I'm into, both communities. As a gamer, an artist, and even someone who liked this game. Wow. I have been collecting games very early, when I was younger, by the way. I always liked Final Fantasy, all kind of stuff like that. Dinosaurs, you name it. Animation 2 as well. And I'm worried when it comes to Animation 2, because, I've been reading movie history, and so too, reviews and everything. I do like the art style. I'm gonna say it. It's a okay, good one. Nothing wrong. But I'm so concerning about, they are saying one thing, but it doesn't show the work. If you are a person who basically say so much about, I have this and this and this, but you not showing your progress, that is kind of concerning. And I mean concerning not only for the people who are looking up and so, or the consumers, or the fans. So I'm going to leave this here and let you guys sit down and think yourself. How long is this game, or basically this company as well, 2 of them, going to handle this backlash? And if future games are going to be like this, I'm concerned. Because I have been reading about if you're gonna do, gaming companies or so, there are jobs here in Sweden because they are opening a lot of colleges here right now. I even signed up for one for 2 years ago. I basically said not got in, but I happened to read about certain things there that they were allowed to show as an information what you could learn and everything. And if this practice of making a game, like Wise Studio Card or Sting Games are doing, yeah, I'm concerned. In a certain way, concerned that people who wants to do their games coming out and everything are learning from them. It could fucked up in the future. I'm just saying that because reading all of this, I start wondering, how long is it going to take them to go to the court? And when I say court, I'm going to say very vague and clearful here right now. Very, very clearful here. As a theory as well. So don't take it as, don't take my word for it. Basically, think about salt grain. Pour it over. I think there is something coming up right now. Because I mentioned about the lawsuit before, right? In a good way. I hope in a pro way. In a small pro way, heart. And hopes for the company to do this. That they are trying to get Snail Games off their name. Out of them, from out of the market. That could be a lawsuit. But it takes a lot of money to get into there. And like I said, if you read about the lawsuit they had with the other company before, that was up to 40 million. Almost 600 million. Hey Finis, yeah, I'm live right now. I'm talking about Ark, and you can rewatch it if you like. But I even put out some links. You can follow it too as well. But back now, in a way, certain way, I think they might be going to court. Don't take my words on this. I think so. I at least can hope so. But I take it very slowly and easy on there because I haven't shown everything when it comes to my video right now. My live stream. I do not play clips, for example. I do not do that. I only sharing other people what they have been speaking of. Because they have put out certain things in their videos that could be copyright complaint. Or even worse, take down a channel. I will not risk that because I'm a very small YouTuber, by the way. And if they're trying to silence, not only they have it happened before, they have silenced hard gaming before. And they are trying to silence other YouTubers who are bringing this up. I think it is very false tactic too. Because you can lie outside when you're trying to sell a game. But it's not okay, in a certain way. I'm just saying. So anyway, guys, I am going to log off right now. I need to rest my voice, by the way. I am very sick, by the way. Thank you, Finn, by the way. Thank you. And a last thing I'm going to say that before I'm leaving. Hot Gaming, if you're watching this, or at least catch up on this, I have put my paper on the table and say, if you need a talk, live stream, you can always come to me, if you like. I offering you an interview, of course. as I promised and said before as well, I hate to see someone be silenced. If they are trying to silence you again, come to me then, and commentary community as well. Some people have seen it already. I brought this up because I thought this could be very good for everyone to see. A company, or two basically, are doing this, and you have a very good story. I would like to do an interview with you, and I put my papers on the table. You're always welcome. My DMs are open, by the way, on Twitter, or you can find me on Discord. Generally, it's very easy. I look like a bloody sheep, by the way. So anyway, guys, you take it easy. Don't do anything stupid. And see you around again, okay?